What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Transfer News live on Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. Yes, what we have again, we are back again with another latest sensational signing. Chelsea FC have signed another player, and there is a lot of rumors and transfer activities going on at the football club. We'll be looking into latest players going in and out, those that will be going on loan. So, what do we specifically have for you on today's show? We have a brand new signing, like I said, Renato Veiga has signed for Chelsea, and also we'll be looking at the potential loan exit and a controversial ticket price, and also more loopholes. Yes, more loopholes. Chelsea apparently have sold the women team to Blueclouds. Another loophole that a lot of people didn't see it coming. Chelsea have opened so many doors and still opening doors for people to learn. They've set themselves as a stepping stone, or would I say, they've set themselves out there for people to look at what they are doing. If everything becomes successful, I'm sure a lot of people will take the model and follow suit. So potential loan exit and controversial ticket price and causing outrage among supporters. In this live stream, we'll break down all the necessary, analyze the latest development, and hear your thoughts on this matter. So buckle up as we take you through the next hour and a half of live streaming. And also, the finals of the Copa America, I'm sure it will be played over the weekend, and also the finals of the Euro 2024, which is taking place in Germany, will also be played on, I think, on Sunday. So we'll be looking at three Lions, England facing the Spaniards. Who will take it all? We also like to hear your thoughts on it, your view on it as we build up towards the finals on this live stream. So, guys, do not go anywhere. Stick with me. We'll be right back in just a second. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video as we are live. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear from you. Remember, these shows can be here with our you, the viewers and supporters. Don't forget, Stephen G is still here with me. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back to the show again. My name is Nizam. My co-host is Stephen G. And we are the football minutes. We're discussing transfer talks right now. It looks like Carney Chukwuemeka. There's rumors that he might end up going to AC Milan. We'll look into that also. And also, new signings, which is Renato Veiga. Steven, welcome back to the show as usual. Guys, keep your comment coming, and I'll take these comments as they come in. Steven, welcome back.
Yeah, good to be back. Another day, another stream. And let's get into it.
Beautiful. So we'll be like I said, if you're just joining us here, I'll take these few comments as they come in. Rich Moneymaker, according to Rich Moneymaker, yes, very reliable sources. My brother has very, very good, reliable sources. He said Carney Chukwuemeka is still safe from his contact. They are concerned about is it Disasi? Is it Disasi?
There's concerns about the Sassy, but the coach
Yeah.
needs to go through quite a lot of things before makes up his mind.
Yeah. So that's from our Rich Moneymaker. It says big up legends on the panel, and everyone hit the like and subscribe to this channel. Rich Moneymaker said I'm getting loads of messages from exciting fans, but everyone, the odds of Romelu Lukaku living to Napoli are 5-4, meaning that reports going out does look like rubbish. LOL to him from my contact. This is Bean GIT. Okay. Big up to you.
Oh yeah, that's the issues up characters. So he continues it after this salute message from Chelsea.
Okay. So I think there's a continuation of that comment over there. It says discuss,
Yeah.
but nothing advanced. Sorry for bad news, Rich Moneymaker. My Twitter account, Rich Moneymaker22, will keep you updated. Thank you very much, guys. If you want to get more updated on news that are more reliable and more authentic, you got to follow my brother here. His handles are right there, Rich Moneymaker22. Follow him on Twitter and get yourself updated also on Chelsea news. So, Stephen, we are back again. There's a lot of news going on regarding another new signing. We talk about Renato Veiga already in a couple streams, but now it is official on Chelsea FC website. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, we've touched on it a bit before, but to be honest, my view is I think he's 20 years old, so he's a young player. Yeah. He's versatile. He can play defensive mid, centre back, and left back. So if we want to use him as a left back, he'll be perfect for either inverting type role, whether he inverts as a centre back or inverts as a midfielder. So that's perfect as well because he's played all three positions, so should be seamless. Yeah, so he's 20 years old. He signed a 7-year contract. I think it was 14 million. I can't remember if that was euros or pounds though.
Yeah. 14 to 15 million. And he plays about 4 positions on the pitch. Very, very versatile. Three. I think the last time I read, but anyway, we can move on from there. When I remember all these positions as I have it on my screen the other day, yeah, we can talk about it later. But yeah, go ahead, Steven. Let me distract.
Yeah. But yeah, say what was it? 7-year contract with a further year, so essentially an 8-year contract.
All right, Stephen. I mean, if you look at the price tag, 14 to 15 million, this player and how versatile he is, very, very young, also very, very young, tall. What do you say his height was? 6'3"?
I can't exactly remember. I'll have to quickly double check.
I remember when we
Renato Veiga. I think 6'2" or something, if I remember rightly. I'm just double checking it now. Where is he? Here, and then I've got to find out what it says here and then convert it. Okay, so
yeah, I think it's 12 to 14, $12 $12 million.
6.2 feet.
6.2. That is
6'2".
Yeah, the height advantage is gonna help the defense a lot.
Bro, that's one of the big issues we had last year. That's why we got dominated on set pieces so much. We were always saying it. We need more height in this team. Along with the experience, one of the biggest issues we have is the height. And we're actually addressing that. So I can't really complain on that front.
I'm sure that's the real reason why you are against Cucurella staying at the football club. Because of the height.
No, I never wanted him. And the majority of his performances have been quite bad. except from the last few games of this season and maybe one or two other, and maybe a handful of performances the season before. The majority of his performances have been bad, so he's kind of proved me right for not wanting him.
But besides the height disadvantage, are you okay with his moving forward, his recovering ratio and all that? You okay besides just you have a problem with the height?
With who?
Matt Cucurella.
No, I don't want him. I never wanted him in the first place.
Steven, but Chelsea haven't. And I'm saying, besides his disadvantage, you don't want him, but Chelsea have him right now.
Bro,
So
I never believed that he would be good enough to play for us, yeah? And his performances over the, 2 years have proved me correct on that.
So, guys, if you're watching this live, wherever you're watching this from,
if you look at it as more than just the last few games, yeah, the bulk of his performances have not been good enough.
but are we seeing Cucurella? Would I say improving from what we saw last season and this season, 10 games to the end of the season, and what we're seeing at the Euros right now? Would you say he has improved a lot, or he still have an issue when it comes to the Premier League?
I'm not sure I'll say he's improved a lot. I feel like a lot is an exaggeration.
I mean, if you talk to, I've talked to a lot of people on social media, and when you read a lot of articles and a lot of people that people tweet, more of them are saying Cucurella has really improved a lot, because it looks like he's one of the best left backs in the Euro competition. Do you disagree with those people?
No, he's been good at the Euros. I'm not disputing that. But my point is, it's been a few games. So it's a bit unfair for me to go, oh, yeah, he's been great. But then if someone else does the same, go, oh, yeah, they're terrible. Like, my point stands. I don't want him. I never wanted him. And his performances for the majority of the time that he's been here have proven me right so far. If he can take it into next season and perform, then fair enough, I'll eat my words. But so far, over the 2 years he's been here, the majority of his performances have not been good enough.
Right. I agree with Steven. I agree with Steven for the whole time he's been here. His performance hasn't been good. I've seen defensive problems where he end up marking the player and leaving the ball alone. Where it's so easy to bully Cucurella, Steven. It's very, very easy to bully Cucurella because he doesn't have that strength on the ground, and he's so smallish and tiny. But we've seen players that are that smallish and still have the strength on the ground where they're not that easy. Gola Conte is one of them. It's not easy to bully Gola Conte. We know he's not the biggest, but he's very, very quick. Who else? Makelele is also one of them. He's not the strongest or the biggest on the pitch, but then he covers the ground very, very well. But I don't know. With Cucurella, it will take time. But we all hope for the best for Marc Cucurella as we move on from there. So, yeah, big up to everyone. Tyrone is Chelsea section. Big up to you, my brother. I hope you're doing very well. And we are still on it. We have discussed the new signing of Renato Veiga, another young, talented player that Chelsea will hope that everything will become successful. So,
the only thing I'll quickly add on that, right, is Chelsea were in for Calafiori.
Yeah, Chelsea were in for Calafiori.
Yeah. This guy, Renato Veiga, was Basel's replacement for Calafiori.
Basel's replacement for Calafiori. I don't understand.
When they sold Calafiori,
Calafiori
was the replacement they bought in.
So Calafiori was also coming from Basel.
Yeah. Calafiori left Basel, and then this guy was the replacement.
And then this season he's also leaving.
Yeah.
What a deal! What a business that FC Basel is doing. They've sold some great players in the past. Calafiori, another good player. We all remember Mo Salah, also from Basel, who came to Chelsea, from Basel to Chelsea, isn't it? We
Yeah,
saw him,
yeah.
and we knew what he could also do. So Basel are doing a very very good job producing talented players. Rich Honey Maker said, "Big up legend, Steven enter wickkeeping Cucurella Sorrelo, according to Rich
Yay. Fun.
and
That's another stressful player I have to look forward to watching next season.
All right, Stevie G. We're gonna move on from Ronaldo. We move on to who will be our next to talk about over here. Chukwuemeka, Steven Chukwuemeka.
Mm-hmm.
Chukwuemeka is a guy that rumors are saying he might end up moving to AC Milan. AC is been linked to join AC Milan. And I put down a poll. Will fans prefer Cucurella, Carney Chukwuemeka being sold or just moving on loan to AC Milan? And if AC Milan or AC Milan buying him outright, but can AC Milan afford his wages and price that
It's not just the wages. I don't even think he's on big wages at Chelsea anyway, if I'm not mistaken. It's there's not a lot of money with the Serie A clubs, aka the Italian First Division. Yeah. That's the issue. That's why they don't pay big prices for players, or they rarely do, I should say. Because they don't have the money. And the only way that Chukwuemeka goes is if this release clause of 40 million is met, and there's no way an Italian club is affording that.
40 million for Cucurella. They don't have 40 million.
Nope.
For real, Steven.
Bro, there's not money in the Italian league.
I did not bring in players in.
Huh?
I did not bring in other players in.
Maybe, but there's not a lot of money, is what I'm saying. There's not a lot of money in the Italian football, so that's why you don't see them paying the big prices.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, I don't know if Chelsea would like to keep Cucurella. Why do I keep saying Cucurella? I need to go back to bed.
Chukwuemeka.
All right, Chukwuemeka. Yeah, Chukwuemeka. Will he be wasted on the bench? Because I know he has issues with injury. Will he be wasted on the bench, keeping at the football club? Do you think it's the best thing to do, just to keep him at the club with all those midfielders that we have right now, or send him on loan, Steven? I think I prefer he goes on loan. Or do you want to keep him?
I've said I would loan him. I've already said that. I said that in one of our previous streams that I would loan him out so that he can get game time and prove his fitness.
Going on loan abroad or England? Obviously
England.
not Championship because he's better than
England.
England. Aston Villa, or any of those new promoted teams.
Maybe it's difficult because what we were explaining the other day, we've only got 4 loans left in terms of international loan spots. So that means, right, that we have to we have to be careful with who we give them to, and I think some of the younger players should probably be the ones that go on loan abroad, to be honest. Like some of the players that we're buying that won't meet the exclusion stuff for the criteria. 1 second.
Take a drink, Steven. All right, folks. We are streaming live on X and YouTube at the same time. We are discussing the transfer done deal with Renato Veiga. Apparently, it's not official on Chelsea FC website. Chelsea FC have even tweeted that. And also, we are looking at Carney Chukwuemeka rumors leaving the football club. Either he's been linked to join AC Milan, but apparently it doesn't look like AC Milan can afford that 40 million Chelsea Football Club is asking for. Do you guys prefer he goes on loan to abroad or he stays in the Premier League to be able to enhance his development and game time? Also, we'll be looking at Blueclouds as Chelsea owners. Those that own Chelsea Football Club are the same people in charge of Blueclouds who have apparently bought the women's team. So Blueclouds have brought it. So Chelsea's selling the football club to their own self. Another loophole that we are looking into. So I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on this specific topic. And also we'll be talking about the ticket announcement of the ticket price as it's been hyped up to 61.9%. I'm not in the UK. I don't know what it used to be.
They're on about the friendlies.
Yeah, the friendly game. So they're saying that and Chelsea supporters trust has written down a letter to the Chelsea owners regarding the price hike, problem where hyped where it's creating some problems in the Chelsea community. So we'll also be looking into that. If you have any thoughts on it, let us know in the comment section below. And the last but not the least, I think there's nothing anymore. Yeah, I think we've outlined all the topics for this. So guys, let us know where you're watching the stream from, and if you're actually haven't subscribed to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel, do us a favor, come join us over here on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. We love if you do that. All right, so Stephen, over to you.
On what?
We'll talk about Carney Chukwuemeka. Let's talk about the ticket price, and then the last topic will be on the price. I mean, on the Chelsea selling the women's team to themselves. So ticket price, Stephen. What is the price different from what it used to be? Okay, it's not the Premier League. It's just a friendly.
Yes, for the friendly. That's what I was saying before. It's to do with the friendlies. I've got to find the thing, but it take me 2 seconds because it's not far up. There we go. If I quickly open this in browser, there we go. So essentially, what they're saying is that all general admission tickets for last pre-season friendly played at Stamford Bridge in 2021 were £30 for adults and £15 for concessions. So
what's the concession?
That'd be like children and like seniors and stuff like that, basically.
For the friendly.
Yeah. For season ticket holders and members, the prices announced today represent an average increase of 28.56%. So let's just round it to 30% just to make the maths easier, right?
So from non-members, they're saying it's up to 61.9%.
Yeah. So for the season ticket holders and the members, it's up 28.5%. So that means nearly £9 for adults and nearly £4.50 for like concessions, basically. Whereas for the non-season ticket holders and non-members, it's up 61%. So what are we at? It was. So that means, hang on. So that means it'd be about 40 quid this year for adults that are season ticket holders and members, and about £20 for concessions that are season ticket holders and members. People who are not season ticket holders or members, it'd be about, okay, so 50% would be 55. So about £50, if my maths is correct, for adults that are non-season ticket holders and non-members. And then it'd be, I think, nearly, oh, hang on. That'd be, and then about 40, I think, for, no, that won't be right. About £32, if my maths is correct.
Get that maths.
I'm doing it off the top of my head. So for the non-season ticket holders and non-members, it would be about, what did I say for the adults? I forgot now. About 63, I think. No, that's not right. Nearly 50 quid. Nearly 50 quid for the adults that are non-season ticket holders and non-members.
Okay.
and then 21, and then an extra, about 22, 23 pound, I think, for the concessions. I could be wrong. I'm doing this off the top of my head. I think that's roughly correct. Someone can correct me in the comments, but I think that's roughly correct.
And it still goes on to say all the other Premier League clubs are charging reasonable prices for their preseason home fixtures. This poor price structure is a chance missed by Chelsea FC to engage with the next generation of Chelsea supporters. You agree with them that the price tag alone, hyping the price, can change the feelings or the connection between them and then the up and coming Chelsea supporting fans?
Put it this way, right? For a preseason friendly, yeah, that is stupid money. You shouldn't be paying that for a preseason friendly.
Steven, over here in America, preseason friendlies are very expensive. You're talking about $80 to $100 and plus.
Bro, they shouldn't be that much, is my point.
Yeah, very expensive here in America. Very, very, very expensive. If I remember the first Chelsea game that I went to watch, I think it was me and my wife. It was Chelsea Real Madrid. I paid $80. And Steven, this is about 7 years ago. That was the introduction of N'Golo Kante at Chelsea, if I can remember. I'm not so sure of the year, but I'm trying to match it within 6 years ago. That was the day Chelsea brought in N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante did not play. He was doing, I think, warm up. He did warm up for almost about 45 to 60 minutes on the touchline. He did not play that game, but that was when Chelsea brought in N'Golo Kante. It's $80 for myself, $80 for my wife to watch Chelsea game here in Ann Arbor in Michigan. So preseason here are very expensive, and I'm sure that is what they're trying to do. UK, I don't know, English fans are too used to everything cheap.
No, but that's not the point, right? No matter who you are, that is stupid money, yeah? Because the whole point, yeah, you want to get more people into the sport, right? So why are you charging silly money for preseason friendlies?
But do you know there's something they say quantity sale? Chelsea's bringing you AC Milan at the home ground. Is it AC Milan or Juventus?
Inter Milan.
Inter Milan at the home ground. This is not a Strasbourg, or this is not what
The
do you call
club's
it?
irrelevant.
Inter Milan, one of the top teams out there, and you're not just paying the money that is coming in. It will be distributed to some. Inter Milan will be taking part of that money also. So, in my opinion, I think the price tag is not that bad, because people that are coming in, you're paying for stewards, you're paying for this, you're paying for all these people, players that are coming in, injuries and all that kind of things you have to put on. I know you're not in charge of their injuries. The football club is in charge, but you have to. There's a certain amount of money you have to give to Inter Milan for coming to your home ground to participate into your preseason. You get what I'm saying? That should generate a lot of money for the football club.
It shouldn't be like 60 quid to watch a preseason friendly. That's pathetic.
Steven, 7 years ago, I paid $80.
Bro, everybody else in the
close.
Premier League, yeah, everyone else in the Premier League is charging reasonable prices, and we are out here charging like 50 quid for a preseason friendly.
I don't. Okay, I'll get it. Maybe the economy there is way different from here in America, because here in America, $70 is nothing. I'm not. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging over here, but when you say a ticket for $70 here in America, it's just a bargain. It's normal.
Bro, it's a preseason friendly. You might not even see all the first team play because they get rotated continuous subs. It's stupid to put a fee of like 60 quid for that.
I understand. That's what I said earlier on. I'm not in the UK, so sometimes I don't feel what the UK fans.
No, but I don't care the UK bit or not, right? Whoever you are, yeah, is my point. Yeah. It shouldn't be charged that much to watch not even like the full first team play.
I mean, I understand. I understand what Steven's feeling. I understand Steven's perspective. But big up to you, Makim. In the
I was
house, Makim.
considering going to that
Makim
as
in the
well.
house.
I was actually considering going, but now I'm not.
Try, go. I mean,
I was considering going. It's on my birthday. I was considering going.
All right. So Makim said a big up to me and everyone in the chat. Big up to my brother, the Blue Lounge. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, Mr. Mohammed from the Blue Lounge YouTube channel says, it's very, very expensive here in the UK. And I do understand. I don't want to argue because I don't live in the UK and I don't understand much about the UK economy. So I can't argue much about it. But like I said, anything $60, $80 here in America, it's normal. $100, it's even normal for a lot of people here in America. Like I said, 7 years ago, I paid $80, one person, $80 for one person to go and watch the Chelsea game against Real Madrid. I see Benzema, I saw those people. Oh, Eden Hazard, he got those 2 goals for Chelsea when Chelsea went down 3-0. I saw that game, and I paid $80 if I can remember from Ticketmaster. One person, I spent $160 if I can remember for 2 tickets. But yeah, Richmond Maker said, big up the Blue Lounge, and how are you doing today? Blue said, I'm doing very, very well. Okay, guys, I don't know, but I don't want to put myself in the corner that I can never defend myself, because the UK fans, they know the situation, they know the economy, and they can cry more than me. But I was just saying something based on my economy over here, on how tickets have been charged. I remember, if you guys can remember, 15,000 people spend $15,000. 1,500, one of the cheapest, Super Bowl tickets you can get. Super Bowl tickets. So ticket, when we talk about ticket here in America, people don't complain that much because they know tickets are very, very expensive, and they're used to it. But I understand. So Steven, you would think that in a game of that magnitude, at least 40 to 50,000, £50 should be okay.
No, I think that's ridiculous, to be honest.
That's also ridiculous for these people.
I think the fee that it used to be, where it was £30 for adults and £15 for anyone who wasn't in the bracket deemed as adult, is fair. I think that's fair, personally. Because you're not guaranteed to see the star players. Especially, so this preseason game's on the 11th, Let me just quickly double check something, right?
Okay.
So if I go to this Conference League 2024-25 dates, Okay, the playoffs aren't until the 22nd and 29th of August. Okay, fair enough. I thought that it was around the time of the games we would play to qualify for the Conference League, but that's 2 weeks later. But all I'm saying is this would be to do with the what's it called, CEO or whatever the heck he is, that Jurasek guy he's been nothing but trouble.
Jurasek guy. It's a new guy in charge of Chelsea.
He's the CEO guy. It's been nothing but trouble since he got here.
Okay, guys, if you're watching us live, we're discussing ticket price being hyped at Chelsea Football Club, and a lot of the fans said it's very, very ridiculous and outrageous. The price has been hyped. It's a one-off game. You're probably not going to see your first team playing, and they believe that the price tag on it is too high. But we'll be moving on to the next topic, which we'll be discussing. How on earth was Chelsea able to buy the women team Blueclouds, which is the owner of Chelsea FC, have been able, another loophole. Do you remember earlier on we did talk about Chelsea buying the hotel, selling the hotel to themselves. Now they have bought the women's team to themselves. Blueclouds. What is going on? Steven has all the info with us. So Steven, what is going on? What another loophole? Loophole FC, loophole Chelsea is.
Loophole FC's back
again. What is going on with that one? How were they able to do that?
I'm not entirely sure how, but it's happened and it's quite funny because everyone just cries about it. Yeah, I find it quite funny personally because people complain, oh, the Chelsea lot are doing this, the Chelsea lot are doing that. Yeah, how about they focus on their own club?
Yeah. Rich moneymaker Steven. Rich moneymaker said it's very very expensive here, and that's why we got rid of the old government, LOL UK, and then most said I think Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham Hotspur are the ones that charge the most for match ticket across the board in the UK.
No,
I know
Chelsea don't actually charge among the
in the
most.
Premier League, yeah, it's Arsenal that I know. Then it's Tottenham. Chelsea's not one of them, but maybe unless they increase the price tag of the season, I mean next season, then we can start talking about Chelsea's price. I know. To be honest with you, that from what I've been reading on social media, Arsenal ticket is the most expensive in the Premier League.
Yeah,
Followed by
Arsenal's been expensive for a long time.
followed by Tottenham Hotspur. But for all you know, there's something in common over here, Steven. Um, American owners, Chelsea, which rather we're not going to talk about Chelsea because it hasn't been increased as anywhere compared to Arsenal. But Arsenal very very high. Tottenham Hotspur, not American owner, um, but most of the things they do is more related to Americans because they have the NFL in their NFL games, stadium developed. So probably with Tottenham Hotspur, I can understand them a little bit. They hype it up to be able to cover up the expenses and how much they spend building the stadium to help them cover certain things up on time. To me, that is. But Stamford Bridge, they can't increase it because the stadium has been what it is now, and yeah, they haven't even developed much. They haven't until we see new stadium, and then we can talk about increasing price. I mean, the ticket price and stuff. And I know I can see that coming soon.
You can see what coming.
Chelsea increasing price, a ticket price soon on when they start developing the stadium.
Yeah, probably. If we're being completely honest, yeah, definitely likely to happen because they need to make back some of the money.
Quickly, as fast as they can. Oh goodness. So guys, I'm gonna drop the link there. Anyone that has anything regarding the topics of the day or anything else, you're always welcome. I don't stick to just the topic of the day. Maybe there are some other important and valuable topics there, social media that is trending that I haven't even discussed on my platform. So I always like to share my link and invite you guys on. Whoever is free, maybe it's free. You're in your house. You said, okay, maybe I feel like coming on and share some information with you guys. Feel free. That's why we created this channel for everyone there. So yeah, Blue Lounge, my man from Blue Lounge YouTube channel, Mr. Mo Kasim, said they are unable to take money out of the club until year 10 of them. Year 10 of them only in the club. If they sell the asset, the buyer is able to generate profit. This is a loophole to generate more profit.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, yeah, I keep seeing people say about asset stripping and stuff. Yeah, genuinely, I think it's not even that because if I'm being honest, it's probably more a thing of they want to like generate profit for profit sustainability rules and all that sort of stuff. And also, we've heard a lot that they want to do what I think it's Lyon did in France, where you're still the owners of the women's team, but you have investors come out from outside for the women's team specifically. So it's almost like its own team.
Yeah.
So that could just be part of that, basically, is that it might be another way of making it easier for them to do that whilst also generating profit, if that makes sense.
So according to Mo, it's just this one way of generating more profit. And I do understand. And as a smart businessman, you have to find ways to make more money. Ways to make money. It's never enough. How much is enough, Steven? How much is enough? No one is satisfied with what they have. That is called economics. We are never satisfied with our wants. If you see start from the beginning, start from the scratch. He gets himself a bicycle. He wants to move
Bro,
on to
especially
an
with
e-bike.
these rules where there's got to be like the squad cost stuff where it's to do with percentage of what you make and all that, right? And all that. So that's another thing. If it's related to revenue, which is what the current plan is, then obviously you're going to want to make more profit, more revenue. And this would just be another way of doing it. Selling the hotels was one way. Although I know people were complaining about that as an asset strip and all that, yeah. But realistically, the hotels are on the ground where the stadium is, right? Even Roman Abramovich was planning to knock down the hotels to give more space to build a stadium, which is probably exactly what's going to happen here.
I
They'll
mean,
probably
Roman even had a
hotel, I
plan.
mean,
He has a
with the
plan
hotel.
made.
Huh?
He had a plan made to develop it until UK government stopped him from developing it.
What do you mean?
I said he has the plan developed. Roman has the plan of the stadium developed where he was about to start something until we saw
the government did him,
stopped him. Yeah, they did him good, isn't it? Did him good.
Mm-hmm.
Monster, big up to you, my brother. He says get Dani Olmo, a creative player. Chelsea are not going to get Dani Olmo. Chelsea I think they have enough right now. And Dani Olmo, I'm not sure, but a lot of people talk about his injury problems sometimes. Dani Olmo has some injury issues where he's a good player. You saw his.
It isn't happening anyway.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's already been put down by a lot of journalists and stuff.
Yeah, Rich Moneymaker said Arsenal adult season ticket
adult season tickets £1,073.
Yeah, Tottenham adult season ticket is £860. The Chelsea adult ticket is season ticket £810, which is so Liverpool is the cheapest, which is £713.
No, Liverpool aren't the cheapest out of everyone. It's just Liverpool out of the teams that he's listed.
Yeah, I said Liverpool
they're not the cheapest overall. The cheapest overall would be like your.
I mean, without of the sorry, I get it. Yeah, without. I mean, I was talking about the big teams. With the big teams, with Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, Chelsea. Who else would I put in there? So yeah, in terms of the big teams, Liverpool emerging as the cheapest. Most said that guys, so will England win against Spain? I don't see that. It's never gonna happen. But what FA has
it could happen though. Everyone said that England wouldn't beat Switzerland, that England wouldn't beat Netherlands, that England wouldn't beat this team, England wouldn't beat that team. So it could still happen. Just quickly, as we're on the season ticket thing, right?
Okay.
Arsenal's season ticket this year went up another 10%. So it is 1,073. That is correct, but it went up 10% from what it previously was.
So it's like every year. I remember,
bro, Newcastle's went up 10%. What is this? Nottingham Forest's went up 18.3%. Brentford's went up 18.1%. Southampton's went up 26.4%.
Every year it will go up. I remember where I was living. I lived in an apartment for 2 years, and that apartment every year goes up 5%.
Apparently a season ticket at Man City for an adult is £425. That's the fourth cheapest in the league.
But that's why they can't even fill the stadium.
No, but you would think that helped them. No. You'd think that helped them fill the stadium. Oh, excuse me. You'd think that helped them fill the stadium because it's a cheaper ticket.
And I'm saying, if they hike the price, who's gonna buy it for them to even?
No, Man City's is the fourth cheapest. Man City's is £425.
But what I'm saying is, they don't have the supporters. There's no reason for them to make the price more expensive because who is gonna buy it for them to fill that stadium? That's what I'm trying to say here. Guys, we'll end the stream with this discussion. Whether England is going to win it. I know Steven has his perspective and I have mine regarding We'll end the stream with that. Exactly. We have done 44 minutes of a live stream. We've gone through a series of topics over here, and we got 6 more minutes to end. And almost all the topics we've discussed. And we're gonna end next 10 minutes. We'll make an hour stream today. We're gonna end the next 10 minutes with discussing England, what the strength, weaknesses, and also Spain is strength and weaknesses. That's what we'll be looking at before the stream comes to an end. So, also stick with us. If you also there you want to join us, feel free. The link is right there in the comment section below. Click on it and join us here on the platform. Peter Pan, big up to you. It's been a while. I hope you're doing very well, my brother. He said, Mosto said very good and on fire according to Mosto. Spain are a very, very good team. Peter said you look so dope and handsome on that outfit. Thank you very much, my brother, for at least you're the first person saying this. But thank you, appreciate it, man. Thank you. I have to look good. I have to look good for you guys. I know you guys are not girls, but I still have to look good on the platform. Very professional. You get what I'm saying? Peter, really appreciate it. Most said that the plant permission was granted and expired while Roman was still in charge, according to Mo Kasim. Okay.
Yeah.
Westview season ticket. It's a lot. I think
Westview's a lot more expensive.
Higher, right? That's
Yeah.
what it means. This price. This price are for shed end, according to Blue Line.
Yeah, no, but the whole thing was to do with their cheapest one.
So what those that sit at the shed end? I haven't been to Stamford Bridge before. It's a place that I would love to get there one day and take a picture. Everybody keep talking about the shed end, and I've never seen it before. I've seen pictures, but never been there to have a feel of it. What is that place? Is it the best view?
The shed end is the stand behind the goal, which has both Chelsea fans and away fans.
So what's so special about that place that makes the price very expensive?
No, that's what he said, and he's saying that the price for Chelsea, which is the 810, is apparently the one for the shed end.
So that means it's cheaper, but the most other place will be more expensive than the shed end.
I'll check the Chelsea season ticket prices. 1 sec.
Okay. Musto said Nico Williams on fire and Lamine Jamal. It is going to be a very, very tricky game for England. It will be, Musto. I tell you, it's not going to be easy for England. Spain would dominate almost about 60 to 70% of the game.
Spain don't do that anymore. Spain aren't tiki-taka BS anymore.
Steven, I'm not sure if you watch many of their games. They dominate possession. They do tiki-taka.
Bro, they don't anymore. Not anymore.
They do. I don't know what you were watching, but I saw they do.
You know they used to have like 70% and it's down to like 50% now.
But what they've done so far right now is they have patience before making passes. And all those passes are very, very accurate. They have patience to pass it in the 18. And most of the time, they get fouled and creating chances like penalty, free kicks for themselves. So it will be a very, very difficult game for Jude Bellingham. I know he made some statements in the news that he has played with most of these Spanian players, but he's not scared of them. Well, Jude, we know you're not scared of them, but you got to relax. Every game is different. The strength of the Netherlands or whatever the teams that you played in the group stages, in the quarterfinals, semifinals, it's not anywhere compared to what Spain has on the pitch. They have a numerous amount of talent on this pitch, and Jude Bellingham, you have to have yourself almost about 6 of you on the pitch to be able to match what they're going to provide to you. Your defense have to be spot on because these are technical players that are so good in the 18. Free kick, dead ball specialist, everything is right there. Experience on the pitch is also there. Nico Williams, who is going to match Nico Williams to the left-hand side? Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, you got to be ready. If Kyle Walker cannot stand the test of Raheem Sterling, they have to be ready for Nico Williams on the left-hand side. Who is going to come in? Is it going to be Luke Shaw? or is it gonna be Saka on
Can't
the
wait
left
for
hand
him
side?
to play the same team he has been playing.
So good luck for England. I don't see England getting luck here. They've got lots of luck. England luck is running down. Steven, England luck is running down.
England have Cole Palmer. It's not over till it's over.
And it's not going to start for England. He's going to come in probably 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, look, we done
Southgate,
in about 5 minutes last game.
that's what I'm saying. Cole Palmer comes and he changes things. But if you're playing Spain,
So
it's not going to happen within the 10 minutes to go. This is not Switzerland. This is Spain.
I never said it was Switzerland.
I know. I'm just making an argument over here. You didn't. But I'm saying
The thing is, yeah, playing against the bigger teams is better for England. Against the bigger teams, we seem to perform better for one, yeah, and the bigger teams are more likely to attack, which would leave them open for us.
Which team do you think they're bigger, in your opinion, Stephen? Which of these teams that
What,
you
bigger than England?
Yeah, bigger than Spain. That you think that you've played in the competition. Your
I didn't say we have played them.
So then, what makes you think they're playing the
I'm
bigger
saying
team?
no. You're not getting what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying. Yeah, because Southgate's too scared to do anything. Yeah, playing the bigger teams helps us because they don't sit back. So when we attack them, we can actually get at them. Whereas a team that sits back is a big issue for England. Therefore, a team like Spain is going to benefit England.
2021, you played Italy in the finals. Didn't win.
Yeah.
You were the better team, but couldn't finish.
Because our manager is a word that begins with P and ends with Y.
Anyway, all right,
I ain't saying the word because YouTube ain't about to get us in trouble. That's why I said it the way I said it.
You can spell it, but don't say it.
No, I'm not even spelling it. I just give you 2 letters and that's it.
Should Harry Kane be dropped for Oli Watkins? Do you think he's gonna do that?
Yes.
Because
but it won't happen. He should, but it won't happen.
It won't happen. Harry Kane is carrying an injury. He's going through a difficult season. In the Bundesliga. I was just laughing at what Mo just typed over there.
His season ended with an ankle injury.
Yeah. So I think he's carrying a knock. And that's why he's not playing his best. And then he's being in the way of other players. Dropping deep, you're being in the way of Jude Bellingham. You're going to be in the way of Foden. You're going to be in the way of other players. Stay up there. Stay up there and you can get goals. Why do you keep dropping? Is it distraction from Gary Southgate?
Do you know what the best way to put it is? The run that Watkins made is the run that Bellingham, Saka, Foden, Palmer all want Kane to make, but he doesn't make because he drops deeper. They want someone to run behind so they can play that ball for them to get on the end of and create a chance. But Kane don't do that. Kane drops deeper, which means there's no focal point in the attack.
So does it mean that
ball by Palmer was absolutely perfect, by the way.
It looks like he's not giving the players. He's not giving them the freedom to roam around and do what they want to do.
No, he is, bro. At some points, you've got Harry Kane at left back, bro. I'm not even joking. He was at left back the other day at one point. He'd roamed so deep, he was basically playing left back.
You know what I'll say to Gary Southgate? Gary Southgate, if you know that you're limited,
stop being scared.
Limited in tactical prowess, or you don't have much of tactical ideas, leave the players to do their own thing. Let them explore. If you do that, it will give you 1 minute to go. You can get a nice bicycle kick from a player like Jude Bellingham. Let the individual brilliance shows on the pitch, because tactically, you can know you're struggling over there. But with all due respect, I also want to say, do Gary Southgate deserve any apology from all those people that have criticized him so badly, have insulted him, calling names on the social media platforms, on the news media and all that? Does he deserve some kind of apology for taking the team, how bad they performed, but they are in the final? Does he deserve any apology from the English fans?
He's a donkey.
Does he deserve an apology? knows you, right?
It depends on what you're on about, is what I would say.
They call him so many names. He's not good
No,
enough.
but there's a different, right?
He's
Like,
in the final.
I'll call him Fraudgate because this guy cannot set his team up for insert word. I'm pretty sure you know the word I'm thinking of. Yeah. That's why I call him Fraudgate, for example, right? But if anyone's using anything that's other than, okay, he's a fraud, he can't set up his team, he can't this, he can't that, which is basically criticism, yeah? Because that's the way I look at it, right? I call him Fraudgate, but I explain it because it's more of a criticism, right? I would say that he's Fraudgate because you aren't picking the right players in the right setup to get the best out of your team. And when you go 1-0 up, you're sitting deep like you're Jose Mourinho. You ain't that guy. Don't do that. You're in a major competition. You go 1-0 up, you go for 2. If you get 2-0 up, go for 3. Then maybe you can sit back. You don't sit back at 1-0, invite the pressure, no matter what level of team you're playing against. We done it in every single group game, bro. Even when we weren't leading, when we were drawing, we were still doing it. That's why I call him a fraud. Because my point is valid. He don't know how to set up a team. I could set up a team better than him.
That's from Steven. I didn't say it. Steven said that. Steven is.
I stand by it. He better be leaving after this tournament. I know the FA want to extend him as well, which is just depressing, bro.
All right, so Santiago said Cucurella will dominate England, especially if Cole Palmer is not playing. According to Santiago, Santiago says starting the game. Should Harry Kane be dropped? Santiago says Spain still plays with freedom. England plays that same structured style. Only Cole Palmer plays loose.
Santiago, England don't have a style under this manager.
Mo said Spain with I think Fabregas,
Alonso, Xavi, and Iniesta
with a different level of domination. This team plays a more expensive style of football, according to Mo. That's what I was just talking about. Mo said that the historical speaking, Stephen is spot on. All right. Musto, my brother said that who would you prefer as midfield for Kobe Menu and Rice or someone else? You know,
personally, yeah, I would go for something that people probably haven't spoken about enough, right? I don't think Bellingham's been good enough in attack. No, and Rice is the whole reason we went behind the other day. Rice hasn't been good.
He's been good for only 2 minutes.
Rice hasn't been good. Yeah. So what I'm thinking, go bold, right? Stick with the 3 at the back. Same formation, the 3-4-3, yeah? But drop Declan Rice, put Bellingham in Rice's position, and start Palmer. So you'd have Pickford, you'd have Walker, Stones, Gahey as your 3 centre-backs.
Gahey's going to play.
Go Trent, Mainu, Bellingham, and Luke Shaw as the 4 in midfield. Yeah. Then I'd go either Palmer and Foden or Palmer and Saka. Either or. Probably, I don't think Foden's been that great, although the last 2 games he's been better, so I'd probably go Palmer Foden. And then Watkins up top, but it ain't going to happen. I ain't deluded enough to think he's going to do that. I know he don't have the brain cells to do something like that.
Right.
I know what he's going to do. He might make one change from the last game, and it won't be the change that everyone's crying out for, which would be Cole Palmer to start. It's not going to be.
All right. Big up to everyone.
If he makes one change, if he makes one change, it'd be Luke Shaw starting over Trippier at left back. That'd be the change. If he makes one.
Luke Shaw. All right, let's see if that happens. Big up to everyone watching us live on YouTube and to the rest watching us on X. We got 14 of us watching us live. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to this platform, if you haven't, drop a like on the video. Do me a favor, drop it for us as that's the best way this channel can grow and be able to get the Chelsea community members on this platform, and that's what I'm wishing for. But big up to Santiago. Big up to I Want to Love You Forever in the building. Santiago said Harry Kane needs to stop pretending to be a midfielder and get into the box, according to Santiago. And that's what happened when players are losing inch in terms of how they run. They're losing their strength on the pitch. They become like Wayne Rooney. What did
Bro,
Wayne
there's
Rooney
been
do
2 or 3
when
times this tournament where we tried a cutback and he's on the edge of the area, not even running, he's walking.
he's just tired?
The Harry Kane
Um,
of
uh,
2 years ago is busting a gut to get into that area and smash it home. He's
yeah,
not right.
I want to love you forever. Say big up to Steven and Nee. Maya, big up to you, Maya, my brother. I hope you're doing very well. He says big up, Nee, Steven. Big up in the chat as well. Mo said Palmer starting against Spain is a must. He has to.
Mm-hmm.
He has to. But also, this is how Southgate is. If a player has been performing very well from the bench, he will make sure he keep that same way. You want to keep Palmer to change things up when things are going difficult, but you can't have that lack all the time. Maybe if Palmer starts, he can get you goals or he can provide assists for more goals in the first half. Instead of waiting for 20 minutes to go when you're already down. Excuse me, you're already down 2 3 goals. That make things more difficult for Palmer to do. Instead of creating, he has to create. He has to get that goals, all that 3 goals for the team, and it doesn't have to be him alone scoring all those 3 goals. It has to put in more extra work. But work becomes easy when you start and create for Harry Kane or Watkins to score goals. That's how I see it. But Southgate won't do that. He'll bring Palmer on because he's been changing the game. He's been influencing the game from the bench, and he wants to keep it that way. That's how I see it. So never expect to see Palmer starting on Sunday's game. It's not going to happen.
It should, but it won't.
Yeah. Santiago said, I don't want Cole Palmer to start because he will get the blame if England finally loses, and this is definitely the game that England will probably lose anyway, which I don't think England is going to win it. Blue Line Mo said that I will start Ole and might bring on Kane on the second half. I think that's what he meant to say. Second half, but are we gonna see Southgate will stick to his guns? How many people even talk about this Manchester United defender, Harry Maguire, about him not playing, but then he always get a chance at Southgate?
You know what though?
How many people did
All I'm
not
gonna
talk
say
about
on
that?
the Maguire thing, right? If it wasn't for Maguire being injured, Mark Gahey isn't starting, and he's been the player of the tournament for England.
So Maguire would have been in the squad.
Yeah. And maybe Gahey wouldn't have been in the squad, or if he was, then Maguire would start over him. But Gahey's been the player of the tournament for England, arguably. The attack's been dreadful, and he's been a consistent performer defensively. So he's arguably been the player of the tournament for us.
Guys, we're still chatting England here. I said we're going to end the stream with England on our show. So, guys, if you want to join the conversation with England topic, do me a favor. The link is right there on the link out on the chat. I will pin it again. Whoever is there wants to join us here, I will pin the link. What should I pin it? Okay, let me see. Next time I'm not getting a chance here. All right, so yeah, guys, I just pinned the link. You can click on the link and join us here. Come here as well for England over here. So Mo said, "Peace out, Mo. Enjoy your rest of the day, bro. It was always a pleasure. Nice to see you on the show." He said that gonna bounce. Can anyone hit the like button and then support the channel, guys? Do not forget. Let's do that. It's very important. That's the best way this channel can grow. You sharing it, and you are the same person liking it and subscribing if you haven't. That's the best way. A channel can grow. That's the best way. Every channel does that, and by sharing, subscribing, and also yeah, that's more way we can do to get this channel going by you guys supporting it. As you, Steven,
Yep.
any more you want to add to?
No, not really. Just I look forward to the England lineup being revealed as the same team as always come tonight or tomorrow. So that's all I'm adding. Oh, actually, the only other thing, I just sent it to you as well. To get rid of that, that's the wrong chat. So a couple things that Vega said was when asked about Chelsea, he said, "Wow, one of my favorite clubs." And then another thing he said was that I speak 5 different languages: English, French, Portuguese, Spanish, and Arabic. That has come from living abroad. I find it easier now to adapt to new environments because I've been put in that situation several times, but it's always new and exciting. Which means he can communicate with pretty much everyone in the squad.
He speaks English. We
Yeah.
haven't. Well, I haven't heard him
English,
speak
French,
before, but
Portuguese, Spanish, and Arabic.
I don't know how his English sound like. But I mean, doesn't have to be better. But if it's better than what's his name? Uh, this the coach that we just let go, Mauricio Pochettino. If his English is
No,
better
but
than
this is
Mauricio
a player.
Pochettino,
Why would it be relevant to Poch?
Mauricio Pochettino, I was just done listening to him. I was just tired.
Yeah, no,
Understanding.
but this is a player. This isn't a manager.
You're not getting what I'm trying to say. I said
No,
if
I do,
it's
but it
better.
also doesn't make sense given that it wasn't a manager that said it.
No, I'm just trying to be funny here. You get what I'm saying? Because I was just trying to tell you, I was just tired of listening to Mauricio Pochettino's English. So if he comes in and speaks better than Mauricio Pochettino, I'm happy for it. I'm happy for him because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hear responsibilities, and all that kind of stuff that I was just tired of hearing every time he comes.
Responsibilities?
Yeah, responsibilities or
Responsibilities? I'm just doing it to be annoying now.
All right, Santiago said England can win the world in a couple of years if Palmer and Reece James are starting and Southgate. Southgate is it Southgate less. What's the World Cup? Okay. Big up to my brother GFC Govern. My brother, big up to you. It's nice to see you back on the show. Rich Moneymaker is dropping another information on the platform.
Yeah, I
Guys, like I
sent
said,
you a picture of it in the I think in either the group chat or just a chat between me and you. And it's the cheapest ticket from every Premier League club for the upcoming season.
go for this comment.
Cheapest season ticket.
Go for it.
I've got to find it again now. Danny. Yeah, so the cheapest was West Ham at £345. That's gone up 11.3%. Second cheapest was Ipswich at £372. Third cheapest Leicester at £404. Fourth cheapest Man City £425. Fifth cheapest Southampton £479. That's gone up 26.4%. Do you know what? Let's get to the interesting one, right? Everton's is the 11th highest. Yeah. £555. It's gone down 7.5%. They reduced it. Everton reduced theirs by nearly 10%.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I mean, that's not bad. If you look at it, I mean, Everton 555. It's good. It's good. Season ticket, not bad. Man United.
That's about the middle, but it's gone down nearly 50 quid.
Yeah. Santiago said, Mr. Blue Cloud, how I says, have you bought the Chelsea Celtic game at Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
Yes.
Notre Dame, rather.
No. If I'm going to watch a game, I don't buy ticket. Santiago, I don't buy ticket. I just go
Media.
in, do media work. Yeah, I don't buy ticket. I don't sit in the stand to watch games. I'm always in the press box. But this year I'm not going anywhere. I have some few things that I'm trying to
Other
do.
commitments, basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have other commitments that I want to do before. So next year, I'll resume media work next year. Yeah, when I go into watch games, I don't buy tickets. I get them free due to my work, so I get it free. I mean, I don't get ticket. I get media pass. I don't know if I have any here.
You might
I
not
have
have
some.
it in the office.
Yeah, I used to have a few of them for Chelsea games. I don't know if I have any right here, but I don't. Maybe not. Yeah, I used to
Probably.
have a. Before the players go in, they have a tag on their neck most of the time. Yeah, if you see the players walking into the stadium, or maybe before they do the training, they have some kind of a tag on their neck. I always have one of those, and I go straight all the way. And I don't just even when I go in there, I don't just go and watch the game. I get free food to eat because I'm working for media. All right. So Fulham says Richmond said Fulham is 619, Bournemouth is 633 pounds. As Villa is 640, Newcastle is 662 season ticket. I mean, all the other ones, you can tell that Chelsea should have been more expensive. Chelsea should have been even more expensive because this club has won a lot, and that should even attract more people. How much has
I
Newcastle win?
think our most
Arsenal
expensive
hasn't won
one.
anything
I
in the
think our
next
most expensive one's £1,020. I think.
1,020.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. 1,020. 1,020 is
That's our most expensive as well.
here in America. You make 1,020 in two
What
weeks.
was Arsenal's cheapest? I can't remember now. Arsenal's cheapest was more expensive than Chelsea's most expensive.
It's crazy. I would have been a season ticket holder, and even more, maybe extra VIP if I was in the UK. Because the 1,200 you're saying is 2 weeks paycheck here in America. 2 weeks, someone's 2 weeks, and not I say average 2 weeks paycheck for a season ticket. Money you can work for 2 weeks, come up with 1,200, and that can be a season ticket holder and ticket. I mean, money that you can pay in the UK. You get what I'm saying?
Huh? I missed that. I heard the person outside the room. I didn't know it was for a second.
But it's good. It's good. It's all good. All right, guys. I think this is where we're gonna draw the curtains. I gave you guys a chance to come on and let's discuss football, but it looks like you guys are all busy, which I understand. I understand. So we're gonna drop. Oh, we're gonna drop off today. We still got 9 of you watching us live on YouTube, but I want to thank you all, anyone that representing the channel today. CFC Gavin, Santiago, Rich Moneymaker, my brother, with more information, and Santiago himself, my big brother, always asking of when I'm going to watch games. And Sasuke Guna also, my brother, I haven't seen him today, but most of my brother, thank you very much. Every brother that came on the show today, my sisters and Chelsea session who came on the flash, thank you very much for coming on. And I want to love you forever, the queen of this channel. Thank you very much for coming on and sharing. Don't forget, guys, we are still on. So it's a big up to Santiago, and how are you coming from our brother Richmond Mega. Guys, enjoy the rest of the evening. I always say, Lil Desperados.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely. We'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.